I think it was realising the inefficiencies in our workshop, but also the competition around us, by seeing people producing stuff, at the same price, cheaper, more accurate in where we were doing it. Hunt Bespoke started about 30 years ago with the previous owners of the business, who were struggling to find the kitchen they wanted, and from there built up a good local business making high-end kitchens. When I came in, some of the material choices, some of the mechanisms, certainly how the drawings were designed here for the clients and designed, then put into the workshop. To be honest, it wasn't very technical, it wasn't very detailed. It left it open to issues potentially, but also it worked for certain clients. It didn't work for higher end clients. So one of the things that we wanted to do was really improve that process. There were limitations of growth within the business. One of the things that we did was probably map out a much longer term vision of where we wanted to be, and made sure that we put in processes that were correct for growth. We spent a lot of time with the designers looking at various CAD programs. We then spent 18 months trying to develop with a company, and that just simply wasn't happening. The front end wasn't good enough, the back end was too clunky. And so we made a decision to switch off that and then moving across to Mozaik, which I suppose gives us the front end ability to present to clients and be able to do the drawings that we need, but most importantly also filter into the workshop and get those efficiencies so that we're on the same song sheet, we're all talking in the same way. Getting up and running with Mozaik was very easy. The support that we had was very good. One of the huge benefits is the amount of videos available on the internet to be able to learn and to understand, and train yourself and develop yourself onto the software. Chloe, one of our designers here at Hunt's, she does a lot of interior design, and she knows SketchUp very, very well, and was predominantly designing in SketchUp as one of her preferred tools. Moving to Mozaik for Chloe was incredibly easy because there were a lot of similarities. She could bring things in from SketchUp, and actually all of the frustration she had with SketchUp were removed once we got Mozaik in place, and she can really, I suppose, get much more into the technical aspects of the design. Having it all designed in Mozaik to start with means that the project flows a lot better. The ability to quickly turn around designs and have everyone talking in the same way means we can bring in new designers a lot quicker and a lot easier, and bring them up to speed. Being able to access that software and really get to know the project means that we can look, and we're front loading our work so that hopefully it becomes easier and smoother when it goes into the workshop. The technical drawings that come off and the efficiency they give us, even if that's not Mozaik talking to the CNC, but those cutting lists and those sizes, particularly on the solid wood, where we don't necessarily want to do it on the CNC, or they're doing it rather than working out the sizes, those sizes are given. And because they can be given across a project, we can get a lot more efficient in cutting them out. We can also see from the bit of materials the numbers of hinges, of draw runners, the sizes, those elements to allow us to get us to a head, to order efficiently, to avoid issues, I suppose, with delays in production because we're not waiting on stuff, and to make sure we've got the right stock for the right jobs. We can change door styles right up to the last minute, and actually we can do that very easily in Mozaik, and we can change colours as we need to very, very easily up until it goes into the workshop. The most influential bits of Mozaik at the moment are probably the ability to develop our catalogue, our own personal catalogue, and carry on developing that, and just use that as the starting guide, and still parametrically alter sizes and tweaks as we need to really speed up the design process. And that ability to now talk to the workshop, talk to the CNC machine, is really where it would be hard to go back to the other software. It's game changing.